What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to Redriveraviation. Hope you guys are having a fantastic day today, and today we have the May 2022 Tulsa International Airport update for you guys. I really hope you guys are excited for today's video. We have an absolutely loaded Tulsa International Airport update for you guys through new models, new routes, new frequencies, and all kinds of awesome stuff here at Tulsa International Airport. I really hope you guys are excited for today's video, and with all that being said, let's get started. First and foremost, as you may notice, I have turned the board 90 degrees to give us a much better lighting perspective. So I've kept noticing through the seasons that the setup that I was in facing north from my room was not ideal. It made a lot of the gates not very well lit. So I decided to turn it facing towards the east, and I thought this would work a lot better. As you guys can tell, most of the gates are really nicely lit. So I'm really happy with this setup, and let me know what you guys think. Of course, puts the board over there in the corner, but that's all good. So look, sorry about that, accidentally hit the table, but nevertheless, super excited to get into today's update, and let's get started. Here we go with the Southwest Airlines section, which is really nicely lit now. I really like this. So beginning right here, we have the Boeing 737-700 and the Lone Star 1 livery. These guys are currently making a non-stop flight today in from Dallas Love Field, and we'll continue out the Houston hobby. Glad to have the special in for today's update. Next, you're going to find the Boeing 737-800 right here. These guys are going to make a non-stop service in from Denver, Colorado, and we'll proceed out to Austin, Texas, which has been quite a few 737-800s, which I really like to see. So that is really nice right there. And currently pushing back right there, we also have the Boeing 737-700. This guy's going to make a non-stop flight today in from St. Louis, and he's going to have a continuing service out to Las Vegas for us today. Looking really good. Currently over here, as we can see, stretching over, we finally have the Breeze Airways Embraer ERJ-195. Man, it's crazy. It took a whole year to get the proper aircraft for this service, but I'm super glad to have it. What an absolute beauty, as you guys can see right here with the Breeze Airways Embraer ERJ-195. This guy's currently making non-stop service in from Tampa, Florida today. He's going to be heading back out there. So a couple things to note here. Breeze is currently using the Embraer ERJ-190 because the Airbus A220 has had certification issues, or that would have been here by now. And in addition, Gemini Jets has announced the Airbus A220, which will be perfect. So I'm not too big on the 190 to 195 difference. Just having the Breeze aircraft was the big part of this, and we finally got it, so I'm really happy to have it. It looks really nice right here at B9. I've been really looking forward to getting the Breeze aircraft in here, and we finally have it. So in this crisp lighting, of course, this is a morning flight as well, so you'll see these aircraft coming in fairly early in the morning, kind of similar to Allegiant in their Orlando service, but nevertheless, it's been awesome to have Breeze here. Let me know what you guys think of the model. I'm really happy to have it, and just so cool to see so many new airlines. Maybe we get a Velo one day, or who knows, I don't even know, but really glad to have Breeze here. It's been such a great addition. I really hope to fly them very soon. I would love to do that. So very nice to see that right there. Currently pulling into the area right here, we have this Southwest Airlines Boeing 737-700 in Heart livery with blended winglets. This guy's going to make a non-stop service in from a destination that I forgot off the top of my head. I believe it was, Phoenix Sky Harbor that I haven't used yet. So this guy's going to make a non-stop flight in Phoenix Sky Harbor, and he's going to be heading back out there. Southwest doing really well on that frequency, so glad to see Southwest doing great on that destination. I should have used that word, sorry. Feel free to check out the retro model reviews. It was really cool to assess Southwest's network history over the recent years, so that's been really nice. And these gates are probably the most improved of the whole update. Look how much better the United Airlines gates are lit. These are so much better. So let's start over here with the mainline ops. So currently right here at B8, you're going to find the United Airlines Boeing 737-800 in the Evo blue colors. We have an all Evo lineup going today, which is becoming more and more common. So very cool. This guy's going to make a non-stop flight today in from Houston Intercontinental, and he's going to have a continuing service back out there. Been really glad to see Houston in the consistent mainline. It's something that I definitely will not take for granted, as we had so many years of just RJs, which we still have quite a few. But it's really nice to have the main line at long last. So very nice to see that. Really happy to have it. Currently right here, B6, you're going to find the United Airlines Airbus A319, the Evo blue colors by Gemini Jets. One of the most, I wouldn't say it's underrated because I feel like it gets a lot of quality attention, but at the same time, it's just one that I cannot not look at and just admire. It's a really nice model by Gemini. These guys are going to make a non-stop turn back out to Denver, Colorado for us today. Find an A319 on that flight along with several RJs. So been nice to see the main line going strong along with the complimentary RJs, as we're going to find one of them right here with the United Express Mobility Acer D-200. This guy's going to make a non-stop flight in from Chicago O'Hare, and he's going to be heading back out there. Really hope to get the 550 back soon, but we've had the CRJ 200 for several months at this point, so hopefully we'll get that back, or maybe even a 175. I think that would be an improvement at this point. So the Bravo Concourse is looking awesome today, looking really good. Alrighty, and here we go with the Alpha Concourse, and as you guys can see, we have an absolutely beautiful lineup of brand new models right here to take a look at. So let's take a look at these, man. They look really nice. All right, so beginning right here, we have the Allegiant Airbus A319 with fence tips in the new livery. So nice to finally have a proper model of this aircraft. I've been waiting to get one like this for quite some time. I'm trying to get a better angle, but I think this will be the best one that we're gonna get here. A little bit later than what I anticipated filming, but man, the lighting looks so good, so I cannot complain. Let's just do a little bit of that. There we go. Looks really, really nice. This guy's gonna make a non-stop flight today in from Las Vegas, and he's gonna be heading out to Orlando, Sanford following that. Thought I'd get all the routes in there, and despite them being normally turned. So, but really nice to have a proper Allegiant plane, man. Just take a look at how beautiful that airplane is right there. That thing is so nice. So it's been a dream to have the proper Allegiant aircraft here because we get so many of these A319s in the new livery. So I'm really glad to have this. This is a beautiful airplane with a great mold. Finally got those QC kinks worked out, and man, this is really nice here from the RM Model Store exclusive via Panda Models. This is a phenomenal aircraft. Look how nice that color looks. I'm so glad to have that. So well done by Panda Models in the RM Model Store. That is a beautiful plane. I'm super excited to have that. Next up, we have the debut of the American Eagle Embraer ERJ-170 Envoy Retro livery. This is super cool to have this. I've been looking forward to having this model just like the Breeze for several months now, and finally Gemini swinging around to do these airplanes. This guy's going to make a non-stop flight in from Chicago O'Hare today, and he's going to be heading back out there. We did have a Saturday-only Embraer ERJ-170 service, which was really cool, and we have got Republic Embraer 170s quite a bit too from American Eagle to Washington Reagan too, so that's been really cool. But really glad to get the Envoy Retro in here. This month they have one CR7 and one Embraer 175 for SkyWest and Envoy respectively, so really nice to see the variety on the service. I think it's absolutely awesome, and I think American Airlines is currently doing dividends with their current lineup. You can just take a look at these airplanes. You can't tell me they don't look great from the outside. The inside may be a little bit different of a story, especially on some of their other mainline products and such, but for the Embraer 170, this is such a unit, man. I'm really glad to have this. I mean, there's a reason these airplanes were on the thumbnail. They look really good together, so what a quality boost right here, and just ultimately really happy to have the variety. This is incredible. So the Envoy Retro is currently making the service. Great debut here for these airplanes, and it's really great to get them in today's airport update. They look really nice. Along with the turn board, I mean, this was the perfect time to do it with all these new models. They needed good lighting, so this is perfect. I'm really happy about this. Currently over here at Alpha 7 and Alpha 9, you're going to find two American Airlines Boeing 737-800s. On the bottom, you're going to find the brand new NG Models 1 World Rim Edition. This guy's going to make a non-stop service in from Dallas-Fort Worth today, and he's going to continue back out there. You're going to find mainly 737s, which is really cool, as we've had a variety of regional jets and Airbus airplanes lately, so really cool. No A320 right now, which is kind of unfortunate, but it's always nice to have the 737 going strong, and I've really enjoyed having it, of course, as you guys may know. So really glad to have that right there. It's going really well, and I'm glad to see it. So great model again by NG. Really like the color and the nose landing gear height especially. This is a beautiful proportional airplane. The Wi-Fi box edition from the Gemini Rim edition is perfect. And again, just like the Astrojet chrome livery, all that fun stuff. Now that NG's done a version, I'll try to alternate between the two, especially in the bigger airports. But man, what a unit. That is really pretty right there. Right here, I'm sorry it's not the best view, but you're going to find the American Airlines 737-800 in the One World livery. In fact, I'm going to try to get a little bit better of a view. Sorry, as you guys can see, my hand's making this a little bit challenging, but there we go. That's a little bit better, as you guys can see the winglet logo. I'll try to swing around here in a moment and get you guys a little bit better of a view. So guys, we're making a non-stop flight today in from Charlotte Tulsa International Airport. It's going to continue back out there. Unfortunately, we already lost our A319 service, which we had in April, so that really stinks. I really enjoyed having that double daily mainline. I thought it did really well for Americans, so very unfortunate that they discontinued that so fast, but luckily we still, of course, have the 737. Of course, with the maintenance base and everything, it makes a lot of logistical sense for American to fly these here, and in addition, of course, we have the PSA CR9. So it's been really great to have these airplanes, and I cannot take them for granted on any day of the week. So great to have the 737, and of course with the new logo winglet, which has grown on me quite a lot. I would love to hear you guys' thoughts in the comment section, so feel free to let me know. But a beautiful aircraft right here. You can even see the aerial shadow, which is really cool on those antennas. So nevertheless, this guy's going to make a non-stop flight today out to Charlotte Tulsa International Airport. Currently taxiing in over here, as you guys can see, we have this Learjet 75 in a greenish livery. This guy's going to make a non-stop flight today in from, we're just going to pick some random cities. Today we're going to go with, let's go with Denver Centennial today. It's going to have a continuing flight over to Houston Hobby today. Just had the PGA Professionals Golf Association championship here in Tulsa, which was really cool. I think we got picked out of an alternate batch, so really glad to see that. And congratulations, Justin Thomas, on winning the championship. Very, very cool to see that. He was a 2017 winner as well, so a two-time National PGA champion, which is very cool for him. So glad to get this in here today. It's a beautiful airplane, and the PGA tournament brought a lot of awesome additions here, and I'll be sure to highlight those as I start to see pictures hopefully rolling out online. So very nice to see that. Really glad to have it. That's really nice. Hopefully I can get my shadow out of the way a little bit for this aircraft right here. As you guys can see, we currently have the Cessna 172, this brownish livery. So it's kind of making a local flight around the area. So yeah, just nice local flight. Was doing a little bit of pattern work as well. So you love to see it right there. Very nice. Alrighty, next in line right here, we have this American Eagle Embraer ERJ-175 on the behalf of Republic Airways and SkyWest Airlines. This guy's kind of making a nonstop flight in from Miami today. He's going to have a continuing service today over to Los Angeles. So again, not the perfect flow, but I thought I would rather get the frequency there and not have to put as many planes in here to make it a little bit more realistic. So very nice to get all the routes, of course. American's going strong. You love to see all the frequencies. I need to take a look at their future schedule here in Tulsa too. Hopefully we'll have some good additions. Next up, you're going to find some Delta Airlines aircraft. Again, the lighting has benefited a lot right here. Let me see if I can zoom out and get the camera a little bit more stable. There we go. That's much better. Beginning up there at Alpha 6, we have the Embraer ERJ-170. It's filling in for Embraer ERJ-175 with enhanced winglets. Non-stop service out to Salt Lake City, Utah today. You're going to be finding a ton of these Embraer 175s, so it's been nice to see those, and they always go strong as per usual. Then, of course, you're going to find the Delta Airlines Boeing 717 right here with the non-stop service out to Atlanta Hartsfield Jackson International Airport. I think 4 daily of these is just going to be the normal for what's to come, as that's what we've had. Have a morning flight right at noon, I believe. Then we have an afternoon flight about 3 o'clock. And then, well, sometimes at 3, sometimes at 6, somewhere in there. They kind of distribute them in different ways depending on the season. And lastly, we, of course, have the flight that arrives later in the evening at about 10 and 11 o'clock. So very glad to see that right there. Delta 717 has been a great, I don't want to say replacement, but I guess kind of a lead off from the MD-80s, of course. So great to have that, and not as many regional jets. So I think Salt Lake City is definitely plentiful for that. So looking really good. This is an unusual visitor right here. Right here we have the DHL Boeing 737-800 freighter. This guy's currently making a non-stop flight in for, I believe it was iAero Airways or Mesa Airlines. I think it was iAero with service out to Miami, which is really cool. I got sent a DM that this made a one-off service, which was very cool. I'm not sure what the exact reason was, but it was really cool to have this in here. So very great to get the DHL in here. Ironically, of course, I had the model and definitely could not pass using it up. We also have another special visitor that we'll find here in a moment. So really cool to have special visitors and new models, excuse me. One cannot talk today, so really good to have all these additions, and it's been really cool to have the variety already going in the summer right here. It's been very nice. So love to see the DHL again heading out to Miami, and it's a beautiful plane. Just to take another look at it from some various angles. Really, really nice plane. Sorry about that. Was fixing an aircraft that unfortunately bit the dust over here on the taxiway. I hope to get AirPods so that could stop happening, but again, trying to be realistic with my purchasing because the headphones are doing really good. Alrighty, right here we have the FedEx Express Boeing 767-300 freighter. This thing's been a workhorse, man. I just looked at this thing and got the summer vibes. I'm like, oh my gosh, I've almost had it for 2 years, and I've used it in probably almost every update. So what an investment this has been, man. It's a great model. It's really held up well, so I'm very happy with it. This guy's currently making non-stop service today in from Memphis, Tennessee, and of course we'll be heading back out there. 767's been a workhorse there. I think we've had some A300s too, so I'd love to see you right there. That's going great. Another model that's definitely got its use, and of course may even need a little bit of a refresher with a new one, maybe, I don't know, because the Worldwide Services titles are kind of fading off and the whole plane's kind of falling apart a little bit, but it's all good. We got the UPS Boeing 767-300 freighter right here, of course, coming in from Louisville, of course, with the nonstop service. Been loving to have this. I hope to see this one Monday night when it comes in about 7 p.m. Central. That is the lighting. Right now it's 7:38. Okay, so never mind. So the lighting would be pretty darn good, even though we still have some solid light here at 7:30. So very nice right there. You love to see it, and it's been going great here for UPS. That's an awesome addition. So you love to see it. Over here, way in the foreground, you're going to find the UPS Boeing 757-200 freighter. This guy's currently making a non-stop flight today in from Little Rock, and we'll head out to Dallas-Fort Worth. But wanting to watch some aircraft investigations, I immediately thought of the American MD-80 unfortunate thunderstorm incident from June of 1999. I think it was, yeah, I don't think it was 2000. I'm pretty sure it was 99. So I talked about that in the channel update, maybe even finding a way to live stream it or something like that. So that would be pretty cool. But nevertheless, very nice. Can I push that down? No, okay, I guess not. I guess it's a little in the shade, but I'm going to kind of give us a little bit better view. Sorry, I probably shouldn't do that live. But nevertheless, gotta make adjustments when you can. And speaking of adjustments, we have a new airplane right here. And in the Learjet 75, making its third airport update appearance. This guy's currently making a non-stop flight today. Let's say that he's making a shorter flight in from Santa Fe, New Mexico. He's going to have a preceding service over to Baton Rouge, Louisiana. Really great to have all these custom Shapeways airplanes, and definitely expect a custom video to come very soon. I've been really excited to produce that for you guys, and I know you guys have been looking forward to that, so definitely expect it. Just trying to decide what examples I would like to use for that video, and that will be coming. So definitely stay on the lookout for it. Really excited, and it's going to be a great addition to the portfolio of videos, so definitely expect that to come. Probably the most unusual visitor we've had of the year thus far, probably. I mean, there's been a lot of really interesting visitors, but I really don't know if it gets topped off by this. Right here we have this Aeromexico Boeing 737-800. Yes, this is a 737-800 for Aeromexico, currently making a non-stop flight in from, the city started with the T, it was like Tanoa, it was something like that. I don't want to botch it, so I won't even try that much. But yes, here it is on the, on flight radar and jet tip. I saw this on the jet tip, and I really scratched my head. I don't know what this was about, and in addition, on flight radar, it didn't even pick up till I think it was very close to the Mexico border. So I'm not sure why they didn't track it, but it was very interesting. So I have absolutely no idea what this was for. Maybe some sort of repurposing of resources or something. I have no clue, but very cool to see this, and it's a great time to use the aircraft, as I have pretty much the exact aircraft for this from NG models. So this will be used in upcoming projects, of course. As you guys know, the San Del Cabo model airport's coming. Man, I'm so excited. I know you guys have been I don't want to say you guys lost hope because it's been so long, but it's going to be coming. I'm so excited for it. So I hope you guys are as well. It's going to be a great addition to the lineup, and it's going to be awesome. So really excited for that. That's going to be great, and it's going to be a unit. So with all that being said, let's proceed into the final aircrafts of the airport update. Alrighty, so currently rolling down the runway right here, just landed. We have the American Eagle Bombardier Acer Day-900 operated by Mesa Airlines today. This guy's currently making non-stop service in from Phoenix Sky Harbor International Airport. It's going to have the continuing service from PSA Airlines over to Washington Reagan National Airport, which is very nice. So this aircraft, as you guys may know, has been an awesome addition to the fleet. I just cannot emphasize enough how beautiful the American Eagle Day-900 is. It's maybe one of the best lighting situations I've ever had it in, rolling down runway 36 right here. So if we have seen this in real life several times too, which has been really cool. I'd kind of like a Mesa release, honestly, but I'm really happy with the PSA. The color is really good, and this is just a great airplane right here. Fixed horizontal stabilizers, landing gear too. That is amazing. So, but yes, PSA is operating these in from Reagan, which is really cool now on 5 weekly, along with the 1 weekly Ember 175, which has been very unique for Tulsa. So, and of course, Phoenix going strong with the daily Mesa 900. So maybe we get mainline sometime, but I think Phoenix is really good. Of course, Southwest obviously has the route. I'm really happy that we have the route in general. So I just, man, just look at that, man. That is so beautiful. Drop a timestamp if you guys see how nice that is, man. That's incredible. Let everybody get to see that beautiful American Eagle CRJ 900. So various views right there. That is really nice. Glad to see that right there. Beautiful. Currently waiting to cross right here, or just taking his, not necessarily taking his time, but currently taxiing over to the FedEx ramp. We have the FedEx Express Boeing 757-200 freighter. So guys currently making non-stop flight today in from Fort Alliance Airport, Fort Worth Alliance, I guess is the proper name, and he's going to have a continuing flight. Again, these go to various destinations usually, but we're just going to have him do a straight turnaround at the Fort Worth Alliance Airport. And just taking a look at the board here, you guys kind of see the grass and everything and the thresholds and everything. This is held up pretty well, but I definitely would like to redo this sometime. So definitely not bad though. You guys can still give me crap for having paper airports if you guys want, but I mean, it doesn't look horrible. It's definitely one of my better renditions, but the main board's been fixed, so that's kind of where I'm at. But I hope to get a layover layout. I think that would be so cool. So really nice to see that. That's absolutely awesome. Lastly, as per usual, with the American Airlines Hangar 5 area, the main hangar of American Airlines is a Tulsa facility. As you guys may or may not know, American Airlines has a huge maintenance operation here at Tulsa International Airport. If you guys are wondering the way that this developed, so American Airlines actually had their Los Angeles to New York service stop over here in Tulsa, since it was right in the middle of the United States, and as a result of aircraft not being able to go transcontinental in the 1950s and 60s, they needed a place to stop over, have maintenance, and, you know, take additional passengers and all that fun stuff. So Tulsa was the place that they did it, and they just developed their maintenance base here based upon that. They gained a lot of resources, and Tulsa gave them backing resources, and just turned out to be meant to be. So really cool, as American really doesn't have many other maintenance facilities outside of hubs than Tulsa, but their Mobile base, I think, is more of a delivery plant than anything, and I think that's pretty much it. I mean, of course, you'll have some of the regional subsidiaries at small airports like Champaign Sony and Akron Canton. And I think, what was the other one I saw the other day? I believe it was, oh, dang it, I lost it. Cleveland, I think, was another one. There's various ones, and I meant Cleveland. It may not have been Cleveland. It was something. I forgot exactly what it was. Maybe Richmond. I don't know. But nevertheless, really cool to see this. And of course, the American Airlines hangar has been a awesome addition to the model airport and is made for some really cool operations. So we begin right here with the Boeing 777-200ER. This guy is currently getting a C check done. I just learned that these are not as frequent as what I kind of meant them out to be in these previous updates. So we'll give one more final C check and we'll kind of go to some more regular checks going forward. I'd love to learn about American Airlines or just maintenance in general. So if anybody knows much about maintenance, please let me know, and I'd love to make this even more realistic. I hope to get some additional equipment. I'd love to get the Gemini, I forgot what they call it, but it's a really cool service unit thing that you can put around the aircraft. There are a bunch of yellow handlebars and everything that kind of show it in maintenance. So hopefully I can get one of those. I think that would be really cool to kind of represent the maintenance. But nevertheless, of course, you have the American Airlines Boeing 777-200ER freighter. Oh, yikes, not freighter. I'm sorry. This is just a normal ER. This guy came in from Dallas earlier, and he's going to be heading out to Miami in a couple days. In addition, you're going to find some various 737 variants. We have the Boeing 737 MAX 8 right here on the bottom. This guy's going to make a non-stop flight today in from, he got delivered in from Seattle Boeing Field. He'll continue it out to Miami following that. Been some very interesting O'Hare 737 MAX operations for American. That's been really interesting. So very nice to see that. Ignore the shoes. I'm sorry, I was not the one to stack that, and I probably should fix that. So sorry about that. And lastly, you had the Boeing 737-800. You even said the different tail designs, which are quite unique. But this Boeing 737-800 is currently making a non-stop flight today for American Airlines. He came in from San Antonio on a maintenance flight. He's gonna have a continuous service. I don't even know what the last one I saw was. We'll just say that he's gonna head on a revenue flight up to Charlotte on a, oh, I cannot remember the flight number off the top of my head. I think it's 1001. I think it's 2662. I'm pretty sure that's it. I think it's American Airlines flight 2662. There we go. Sorry. So very nice to see that. And the maintenance always going strong here at Tulsa International Airport. So that will do it for today's airport update. I really hope you guys enjoyed it. Sorry about the thank you cards I'm writing to all my family for congratulating me on my high school graduation. So, and in addition, I wanted to thank you guys for all your high school graduation wishes that have accumulated over the last week or so. It's been very much appreciated. Really excited to start the next chapter, college at Oklahoma State University. I think it will be an excellent way to enhance my education along with the future of my resume. So very exciting stuff there, and it's going to be absolutely awesome. So. As of for Tulsa, it's been great. Of course, we had the PGA here, which is very cool, and then we've had some very cool flight operations. The unique charters, the new models, all the new routes. Chicago Midway starting for Southwest June 5th, or they say it's resuming, but let's be honest, it hasn't been here in 8 years. It's a new route, so really excited for the new service here for Southwest. I think it's going to be great. 2 daily, which is a little much in my opinion, but we're going to make it happen, so it's very exciting. Really excited for it. I think Austin's doing pretty well, so you'll love to see it. Likewise for American, they're actually filling up now, which is really cool. And Allegiant have some routes suspended. I think Destin's about to start back up with St. Petersburg as well, so glad to see those coming back once again for another summer, and hopefully many more to come, as they've been here for about 8 summers. So 2015 was kind of a big time, then we kind of went idle for several years, then finally 2017 18 it really started to pick up, it seemed to me, and then now we're here with all kinds of new route services and hopefully more news to come. Of course, Nashville starting for Breeze June 2nd. I think they will roll with the 190 despite the 220 issues. That's what I've seen on the website. So really hope to get on the inaugural. I need to go take care of that. So I need to see if I can get on that. I think I'm going to try to fly Southwest to Nashville and then fly the inaugural back. So that will be very exciting. And yeah, really excited for hopefully get day trips organized. Again, the Denver, Houston, Atlanta day trip unfortunately kind of failed just due to everything was jam-packed, but finally now the school is over and everything. It's been a very busy week to start, but that's kind of been not necessarily a choice of mine, but I've had a lot of work opportunities, so I really didn't want to pass it up because it's been really good to get several hours in. That's going to help to add to the budget, which is very nice. So speaking of which, I've looked on eBay. I haven't really seen a ton of models that have been like, okay, I have to have it, but Hopefully I'll find some within reason, of course, some good ones. And I've been trying to save money, but I feel like the budget's expanding, so maybe I can get some more stuff, whether it's 1 to 200s, 1 to 400s, whatever it may be. Expect a lot of awesome stuff to come, guys. New model airports on the way. You can also expect more additional content like flight simulator stuff. Of course, the real life stuff's going to hopefully sustain well. Hope to get the next spotting blog out ASAP, and it's a very exciting time going into summer. We only have 1 more week of May, which is crazy, and then we're going into June pretty much. So really hope you guys are excited for it. It's going to be absolutely awesome, and I'm so excited for what's to come. Tulsa's going great. New routes to start, which June will be a big month, so hope you guys are excited for it. It's going to be very exciting. I'm so excited to follow Tulsa going into the future. I hope you guys are as well. And with all that being said, that will do for today's Tulsa International Airport update. I really hope you guys enjoyed it. I was thinking about the outro this morning when I was doing some mowing, and I just could not. It's very purposeful. So I'm going to say it a little bit slower than normal and kind of finish off the video differently because I want to kind of go through the meaning of the outro. So I want to thank you guys so much for watching today. My name is Redriveraviation. I'd like to thank you guys so much for watching. Take it easy, everyone. So obviously that's just to say that I hope everybody goes out well. Take it easy, trust the I can only do it for a flow, so I'm just going to kind of go through it in its normal span. So let's try this again. So thank you guys so much for watching. Take it easy, everybody. Stay safe, trust the process, do what you love and love what you do. So of course I want you guys to stay safe, I want you guys to stay protected, so that's why that's there. Trust the process. Your life's kind of a process, so that's kind of why I throw that in there. And then last but certainly not least, I think it's one of the biggest emphasis: do what you love and love what you do, because doing what you love is such a big part of life. It makes it so enjoyable. And of course, it's just a big part of life. So do what you love and love what you do, everybody. So thank you guys so much for watching. I'll just run through it one more time so you guys can hear it in context. So thank you guys so much for watching today's video, everybody. I really hope you guys enjoyed it. My name is Redriveraviation. I'd like to thank you guys so much for watching. Take it easy, everybody. Stay safe, trust the process, do what you love and love what you do. My name is Redriveraviation. I want to thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you guys soon as Redriveraviation is signing off.